The 1980s began. A new word appeared. That word was yuppie. It stood for young urban professional. These were young people. They lived in big cities. They chased success and status. Money was very important to them. This term captured a new aspiration. It was a fresh label for a generation. The cultural setting was important. Ronald Reagan became president in 1981. His election marked a shift. America moved towards conservative ideas. Economic policies changed. They favored wealth and business. Individual success was highly praised. Many people wanted financial freedom. This climate helped the yuppie emerge. It provided fertile ground for their rise. Early yuppies had distinct values. Career advancement was a top priority. Financial success was the main goal. Material goods became status symbols. They often had advanced degrees like MBAs. They worked very long hours. Jobs in law and finance were popular. Marketing also attracted many. Their lifestyle reflected these choices. The media quickly noticed yuppies. Magazines and newspapers wrote about them. They were often shown as stylish. They seemed very modern and driven. Some viewed them as the new American ideal. Others criticized their focus on money. The yuppie became a common term. It sparked many public conversations. Society was quite fascinated by them. Yuppie culture exploded in the early 1980s. It was no longer a small group. It began to influence everyone. Mainstream trends started to change. Fashion adopted yuppie styles. The power suit became an icon. Designer brands were very desirable. This look was visible everywhere in cities. Many people wanted this image. This influence extended to consumer goods. Gourmet food became very popular. Fancy kitchens were a must-have. BMWs and Saabs were the cars to own. Fitness trends like aerobics took hold. Even bottled water became a statement. Yuppies eagerly adopted new technologies. They had money to spend freely. Their purchases shaped the market. Yuppies also appeared in popular culture. Movies and TV shows featured them. Wall Street was a key film. The show 30-something explored their lives. These portrayals were often complicated. Sometimes they were admiring, sometimes they were very critical. Gordon Gekko's phrase, "greed is good," stuck. It seemed to define a yuppie belief. Certain industries felt their impact strongly. Finance grew rapidly with deregulation. City real estate prices soared. Gentrification became a common word. Yuppies bought homes in older areas. They renovated these properties. This changed many neighborhoods. Advertisers targeted this wealthy group. Their economic power was clear to all. The mid-1980s was prime yuppie time. Their influence seemed to be everywhere. Conspicuous consumption reached its zenith. Yuppies openly displayed their wealth. Expensive restaurants were always busy. Luxury items were essential possessions. This lifestyle was heavily promoted. It felt like the good times would last forever. Many believed this was the new normal. Then came Black Monday in October 1987. The stock market crashed hard. This event created widespread fear. It especially hit the financial industry. Many yuppies worked in that sector. Job security vanished for some. The image of yuppie invincibility shattered. It was a sudden, stark awakening. The era of easy money felt over. A strong backlash against yuppies started. The term became much more negative. They faced criticism for being greedy. They were called selfish and uncaring. Accusations of social apathy grew. Their focus on material things seemed empty. Many felt yuppies lacked true community values. This critique was clear in media and art. The 1990s brought a cultural reevaluation. Society began to question 1980s excesses. There was a desire for deeper meaning. People looked for more than just money. However, yuppie values did not vanish. The ambition for career success persisted. The desire for material comfort remained. Core behaviors continued, just more quietly. The label faded, but the habits lingered. Yuppie behaviors changed in the 2000s. The tech boom created new fortunes. Young tech entrepreneurs shared yuppie traits. They were ambitious and driven by innovation. They worked long hours in places like Silicon Valley. They also enjoyed their financial rewards. This was a new version of professional success. It had a different digital flavor. Millennial culture showed further shifts. The gig economy altered work life, yet the chase for unique experiences grew. Craft coffee and artisanal food became status items. These echoed earlier yuppie consumer habits. Social media amplified personal branding. Authenticity became a new kind of status. Displaying one's lifestyle found new avenues. The paradox of the yuppie legacy is evident. The word yuppie itself is still disliked. Few people would call themselves one. However, many yuppie behaviors are now standard. A strong focus on career is normal. Higher education is seen as essential. Consumer culture depends on aspiration. These ideas are now mainstream thought. The yuppie phenomenon left a deep mark. It truly defined an era of ambition. It profoundly shaped modern consumer society. It highlighted big shifts in American values. Today's hustle culture has yuppie origins. The drive for success and comfort endures. The yuppie dream in new clothing lives on. It is part of our culture now. That concludes another Time Machine word. Rinse, repeat, recall, remember, and rewatch. Like and subscribe for the next word at Bloom Scroll Brain.